Okay. So, anyone has written those questions? Anyone has written those questions which I gave you guys, which Kumar Abhishek has given it to you?
Sir, I did write a few of those, but then for the past 2 days, I was busy collecting everything for the CV and the documents, so I wasn't able to finish it.
How much? 50%?
No, sir, I did it. I did selective questions, so I didn't do the round. I must have completed around 14 questions, not a lot.
14 is not 50%. Anyone
Yeah,
who has at least 50%?
I have attempted
You've
all.
done 50%?
Yeah. No, I have completed
Very
all
good.
of them.
All.
Because I was free at
Can you
that
send
time.
on the chat,
I
please?
have also completed all the questions.
Not a problem.
So I was having one doubt. So can I ask it right now?
Yes, but I want any one of you just share that questions. Any one of you. I'll take a basis of that and then we can go question on questions. Either anybody can share in the PDF format. I'll begin questioning one by one, or if you have anyone specific question is there, I can do with them. तो उसे दो फायदे होंगे. If you have submitted, at least your answers are reviewed, and rest can actually relate to that. If they feel look, तो समझे अरे सर ये तो बड़ा पर्सनल वाला क्वेश्चन था, मैं तो दिखाना नहीं चाहता. भाई इंटरव्यू क्वेश्चन है, इसमें नथिंग पर्सनल, एनीथिंग कुड बी, एनीथिंग कैन बी शेयर्ड. जितना ओपन डोमेन है, एनीबडी कैन आस्क आल्सो. ठीक है? Megha sir, you want to share that?
Yes, sir. I'm just searching for that file and I'll submit you in a minute or so. Just give me.
Pulkit, Dhwani, Shruti, Vedika and Megha. इस क्लास में रहने का एक ही कंडीशन है, वीडियो ऑन रहना चाहिए. अनलेस अंटिल कोई बहुत बड़ा नेटवर्क इशू का कोई बात निकल के आ जाए. Any one of you has a question sheet where you have filled at least 50% of them. 50% fill किया होगा, कुछ नहीं होगा तो then obviously I'll give a suggestion on them.
Word format में.
हाँ दे दो, मुझे भेजो ना. If you send me a word format,
Telegram पे.
कहीं भेज, यहाँ पर भी भेज सकता है.
सर मैंने आपको यहाँ पे भेजा.
हाँ one second, make it as share. Okay, good. So let me just open that. ठीक है, एक से काम चल जाएगा. And you guys can keep these questions for your future also, because that could be a reference point. First time I started, कहाँ इतना सोचते अपने बारे में. So give me two because मुझे लगा कि मुझे साथ बातचीत में बट इसमें अगर होता है तो अच्छा ठीक है थोड़ा सा इसमें ऐसे कर सकते क्वेश्चन नहीं है क्या क्वेश्चन एग्जैक्टली वेयर आर द क्वेश्चंस क्वेश्चन हैज टू बी रिटन एट द टॉप
सो मेरे पास क्वेश्चन का अलग पीडीएफ था तो मैंने बोर्ड के उसके आंसर्स अलग से लिखे हुए हैं
ठीक है तो मुझे वो अलग से ओपन करके रखना पड़ेगा so just give me a 10 second time I'll just put a setup because अभी क्या मैं टैब सेटअप नहीं लगाया मैं टैब सेटअप भी 2 मिनट मतलब 30 सेकंड में लगा लूंगा So let's go. First, figure it out. I wanted that question जब भी रहता तो ज्यादा अच्छा रहता है. और कोई नहीं क्वेश्चन नंबर से मेक आउट कर सकता हूँ. See two files here. चलिए ठीक है. Which is the question you want to ask? Make a sir. Which question? Do you want to start with the first question?
So you can begin with the first one. I'll search out for those I have doubt.
Okay. So first question is about yourself. Introduce yourself. Tell me about yourself. It could have a various way to ask. The first day when we were discussing why we should be asked this question. First, question setter want to question like the interviewer want to educate himself about it. The problem is people keep coming one after another and he need to ask question. What he will ask? So he need to ask question, whatever the data you have provided. And that is why the any interviewer has a very, like you can say conventional way to ask a question is tell me about yourself. And what they try to do, they try to collate data from you. जो आप बताओगे ना, वो basically वो data point होगा on which they can ask question. So let me just read that and then I can make out कि अगर मैं इंटरव्यूअर होता और ये सारा डेटा आता तो मैं इसे क्या मेक आउट करता. So it says you talked about your name, studied in Father Engel School, Vaishali, Commerce team. Okay. So one question around that can be built up, that is called your stream. You talked about your stream. So commerce subjects, why commerce? So those kind of question I can create. I live in Indrapuram, NCR, and my hobbies are reading fictional books, mainly from the author Ruskin Bond, Sudha Murthy, Khalid Hosseini. I love their writing style. And make sure you look at it. In the second line, you started talking about hobbies. And it shows your interest towards it. And in some way, you want they should ask question related to that. But in the perspective, because we need to understand one thing. Why I am there in front of that person? मैं क्यों हूं वहां पे? Either I am there to put my candidate for a BBA or for a law. यही तो होगा ना, या तो मुझे बिजनेस में डिग्री चाहिए होगी या तो मुझे लॉ में चाहिए होगी डिग्री. And even this line is something add on. इसका कोई मतलब नहीं. I love their writing style.
Okay, sir.
I love their writing style. ये add on है. One second. So, okay, so I got a call and then that was related to something. So Ganesh got all India ranked 4th in ALET. तो उसलिए उन्होंने मैसेज करा और मैंने कहा ठीक है थोड़ा मैं पिक कर लेता हूँ. गुड टू सी. ठीक है, यहां से देखो सबके लिए. I will not give any information which unnecessarily so which has not been asked. What they ask? Tell me about yourself. This question is quantitative in nature, not the qualitative in nature. ऐसे सोचो, मैंने किसी से पूछा कि अपने बारे में बताओ. जैसे मुझसे किसी ने सवाल पूछा कि टेल मी अबाउट योरसेल्फ. I said, you know, I'm Ramanuj and I'm a great teacher. You know, I taught like thousands of kids till that they have been doing great in their life. And you know, people are actually looking at me. Don't you think it is something which should not be? अगर मुझसे पूछा गया मेरे बारे में, it is expected you should not use. Have you said any point of time, what is your name? My name is Mr. Ramanuj Mishra. What is the problem in this if I say like this? When I say my name is Mr. Ramanuj Mishra, is there any issue? No. Yes or no? थोड़ा सा बताओ. My name is Ramanuj Mishra. What's the problem?
Sir, as compared to I am Ramanuj Mishra.
I'm Mr. Ramanuj Mishra. Basically, whenever you say about you, you don't add any adjective, anything which shows your so and so. आप बहुत बड़े आदमी. बड़ा आदमी खुद नहीं बोलता मैं बहुत बड़ा आदमी. Let other to tell. People take you otherwise. इसको अच्छा नहीं बोलते कभी. मैं अपनी बड़ाई नहीं कर सकता खुद. मेरी बड़ाई कोई और कर सकता है. Some may say, let me introduce Mr. Ramanuj. He's a director. This, or he's a great person. That is okay. Some other person may say like this. But when it comes, when I meet anyone, I will not say. I will simply say, I'm Ramanuj. I work in XY domain. Right now, my current responsibility is I'm a director. But मैं कुछ भी executive नहीं add करूँगा. My humbleness must show over there. So when somebody asks, tell me about yourself, we never ever use any executive. We don't use any executive. तो executive में क्या हो गया? I unnecessary. ये information वो नहीं चाहिए. उसको क्या चाहिए था? What do you do? So I read books. Yes, that is important. So what kind of books? That question can come. So my hobbies is reading books. अगर यहाँ करके रोका होता तो Meghaza, you have invited question from them. So I have read so many fictional books and I can stop. So my suggestion would be, I will not write this.
Okay, sir.
You know, I am just using a tail. मैं टेल छोड़ना चाहता हूं. मेरा टेल में अबाउट सेल में टेल नहीं होगा तो इंटरव्यूअर पकड़ेगा नहीं. पकड़ेगा तो टेल मैंने दिखाया ना उसको, तो उसको पता चलेगा कि अच्छा मैं कौन कौन सा बुक्स पढ़ता हूं. एंड देन आई कैन इनिशिएट डिस्कशन ऑन दैट. बट मैंने उसको बता दिया तो हो सकता है कि वो डायरेक्टली क्वेश्चन पे आ जाए. बट एक मेरा क्वेश्चन जो मेरे एरिया का है वो शायद बच गया. आई वॉन्टेड टू टेल हाउ मेनी बुक्स आई हैव रेड. That I can actually tell it in the interview rather than writing. I play outdoor game like badminton and all. That's good. That's a good information. What level I have played? अगर मेरे पास कुछ ऐसा नहीं तो I have played. Then knowledge related to these all fields will be asked. कि बैडमिंटन में क्या हो रहा है? थोड़े players, Olympics, this, that. I have participated many. Yeah, that's what we written. Even part of the basketball. This. ये चलेगा. मतलब यहाँ तक आपने just दिया है. Then people can ask what level. Many school level 1. Have you reached to the inter school level and all? I love listening music. Try cooking with my mother in the free time. Mother का होना जरूरी नहीं है. जब बनाते हैं तो बनाते हैं. किसके साथ बनाते हैं? इसका थोड़ा ह्यूमर भी है. So I cook with my mother. लेकिन मैंने लिख दिया तो थोड़ा सा क्या क्या बनाते हो बेटे. बनाते क्या क्या? What do you know? How much recipe you know? Then you say I know 6-7 of them. Most of the time I really work with my mother in the kitchen. तो ये एक वहां पे बताने वाली बात है. My father worked as a director in the university and my mother is a homemaker. अब देखो इसका पूरा लेयर समझो. इसमें क्या क्या मिसिंग है? पहला, there is no order, but there is a one order to it. There is one order to it. Name, and it is important because your name will have something where people can ask question. Then obviously talk about school, but you have not talked about how you have been to your academics. ये एकदम पूरा मिसिंग लिंक लग रहा है. ये जानबूझ के हाइड किया या सोचा कि मैंने फॉर्म भरा था इसलिए. Okay, Mekasa, what is your answer? Why you have not given any CAD information?
So I just missed it out. I really do not know why, but I
हाँ.
maybe
So
forgot.
what we try to do, we try to give information related academic because अगर मैं स्कूल में पढ़ा हूँ तो पढ़ने गया था मैं. So I will try to put in a way. I will try to put in a way कि I have done, I have scored this in 10th and 12th. Apart from academics, I will go to the sports directly.
Okay, sir. I get it.
Then once I have done my extracurricular activities from the school, then I'll talk to my hobbies. This information can be just given just after your name. So I'm so and so. My father works in education sector. Let's keep a hanging one. He's a professor. Don't tell he's a director. He's a professor in business. My mother is a homemaker. Even don't share, they will able to make out. ये क्यों पूछते हैं? They try to understand what kind of upbringing you had. उससे वो make out करते हैं what question I can make. My father work in army. My father is a professor. My father is a businessman. Each and every scenario, I may be asked a different question. You come from an education background, you will have a different question. क्यों? क्योंकि थोड़ा तुम्हें अंदाज होगा, उनके वर्किंग का अंदाज होगा. So that's why we share information. If I don't want, उससे कुछ भी फर्क नहीं पड़ता है. बट मुझे लगता है कि शेयर करके शायद एक दो क्वेश्चन बनाए जा सकते हैं. अच्छा कहाँ काम करते हैं? Then you say the university of this. Okay, so what he does. तो वो एक इंफॉर्मेशन शेयरिंग जैसा हो जाता है. And that acts add value. ओहो.
Excuse me, sir.
Okay, just give me a 2 minutes time. वो थोड़ा सा हाँ ठीक है, वो थोड़ा सा इंफॉर्मेशन, वो कनेक्ट का 4th रैंक आने से ना, वो सारे सीएल के लोग जो है थोड़ा टॉप के लोग, वो मेरे को बार बार फोन कर रहे हैं, दैट्स व्हाई अब मैंने फोन बंद कर दिया। ठीक है, इज इट क्लियर फॉर ऑल ऑफ यू गाइस? लेयर मैंने बताया, टेल मी अबाउट सेल्फ फर्स्ट, टॉक अबाउट नेम इफ यू वांट, it is there with them, but still you want to tell, nothing wrong in it, because once we tell our name we feel confident. मैंने अपना नाम बताया है, अगर आपने मेरा नाम बोला मैं फिर से बताया, उससे कोई इशू नहीं है। टॉक अबाउट योर फैमिली बैकग्राउंड, that could be your father profession, or if the both parents are working, talk about them. Then talk about your school, first talk about your study, then talk about extracurricular activities, and then you talk about your hobbies, and you can end over there. That question will be close to 40 seconds. So when you say this, it should not cross more than 40 seconds. This is the only question where we are going to use 40-second time, else our cutoff time is going to be 20 seconds. यानी किसी भी सवाल का आंसर 20 सेकंड से ज्यादा का नहीं होगा, रफली 4 to 5 लाइन्स। ठीक है, किसी को इसमें डाउट है पूछ लीजिए, मैं जाऊंगा नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन पे।
Sir, I have one question.
Yes, Megha.
Last time when we were doing this question, Pulak ma'am told us that you can and you probably should add 1 or 2 qualities in this, like qualities about ourselves, because the interviewer might ask you to elaborate on why you think you have that quality.
ठीक है, so this much difference you'll have when 2 person will be taking a question. ठीक है, so when it comes to this, if you really want to talk about your strength, you can talk about after hobbies, but still my advice goes up to this question, let it be the data centric, because when I say I'm a hardworking, I'm sincere, I'm passionate, and I'm this and that, थोड़ा सा उसका ज्यादा सेंस नहीं बनता, which I try to give from the examples, because once I ask you, tell me about you, I really want to know data from you, let me add adjective to you, and if I ask a question to you, because देखो क्या है, आप देखो नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन क्या था हमारा, when you
What
go
are
for
your
next
strengths?
स्ट्रेंथ आई गया, क्योंकि मैंने आपसे डेटा लिया, डेटा में कुछ मेकआउट किया, then now I want to know your thought processes. पहले मैंने तुमसे पूछा, you tell me about you, so I ask you to tell, you have shared, now I want to explore you more. That's why people ask the next question called what are your strengths. In strength, don't go much of this, go 3, don't go more than 3, because वो 3 पूछेंगे, उसके related examples होते हैं, and we prepare this example, but because once we prepare it, yes दादा, हाँ क्लैट वाला कर लिया अभी हमने, कल रात में कर लिया, आपको वीडियो भेजना भूल गया। मैंने पता है क्या किया, वो जीजो ने जो नहीं एक भेजा था एक नया वाला, उस पे किया, लेकिन हमारा फ्री वर्जन तो उसपे उसका लोगो दिख रहा है, उससे कुछ प्रॉब्लम होगा, हाँ तो वो इशू हो जाएगा, तो ये एलेट में करके ना ये भी कर लेंगे, इसमें करके भेज देंगे। ठीक है, ठीक है, ओके much. ओके, चलो इसमें, हाँ यस प्लीज।
So I have one question, the first one only. Like when I wrote that my father works in a university as a director, do I also need to mention in which university he works, or should I leave it like that only?
We just want, because they should respect that. Mainly they respect it, they don't ask. But if they ask, that is the one question I'll be able to, because the data I can provide any point of time.
Okay.
Because if I say something, it may seem like I try to influence. Like if I say, no, my father works as a dean or a vice chancellor at Delhi University. इसका मतलब मैं बताना चाहता हूं कि मैं ना मतलब आता हूं बड़े, that shows as an influence which we don't want. क्या हमने पता ये डेटा देंगे, कभी भी ऐसा मॉड्यूलेट नहीं करेंगे कि देखो मैं बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट आदमी हूं. इसलिए that is very well written by you. You have not mentioned. If they want, they will ask. If not, then go ahead.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
ठीक है, ठीक है. मेघना ये समझ में आया ना जो मैंने कहा? हम स्ट्रेंथ वाले के लिए नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन का वेट कर सकते हैं. ठीक है, थोड़ा मोड़ा चेंजेस रहते, मतलब when I speak and then when Pulak speak, obviously we speak in with our experiences. तो थोड़ा मोड़ा I think you will find, but best call ले सकते. You will tell हाँ nothing wrong. You say the strength, मैं बोलूँगी बहुत गलत कर दिया, ऐसा कुछ भी नहीं है, because it is not the deciding factor. We just want to be make it better. तो बता भी है तो कोई ऐसी बड़ी बात है नहीं. ठीक है? Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Any big question? Any next question you want?
No, sir.
Anyone where you want a discussion?
So what do you mean by big projects? Because in the question list, there was a question that said, what is a big project that you have done, or something similar to that?
Question number, can you state the question number?
The 45th.
Last one, sir.
45. Mention one or some important projects you have done so far. See, this is the relative one. This is the question set we really ask people to write. तो अब आपके लिए क्या projects हो सकता है? If you have done some projects in science and you have been like, you have submitted your project to Department of Science, so you'll say, okay, I did work on this project. If I work on some social projects, I will talk about that. So important means whatever I have done out of them is very important. ये ऐसा एक question कि मुझे आपने सारी बातें मैंने आपसे पूछ ली और मुझे अब लगता है कि थोड़ा और explore करना है. Then I may say, okay, anything extra, anything important you have done in your life other than what you have talked. So definitely you come up with these kind of stuff. ठीक है ना?
Yes, sir. And so there was this other question that why should you be rejected from your B college, from your admission to your dream B college? That was question number 8.
Question number 8.
Yes, sir.
Question number 8. Question number 8. What Mahekesha has written?
Yes, so even I wanted to ask about that.
You're definitely more knowledgeable than seen thousand different no selection seems good and respect decision in okay. This is a question they want to push you in the corner. They want to sense कि अगर तुमको मैंने कुछ कहा तो तुम, if you have been called for interview, don't you think you are eligible for that? Yes or no? किसने बुलाया तुमको इंटरव्यू के लिए?
The college itself.
Itself. It means college feels I'm one of the eligible one for that. So in this question, we take this question is in a way. So they have nothing to do. Like unnecessary telling them बहुत आप knowledgeable हैं और बहुतों को देखा है. मतलब कुछ ऐसा लगेगा, अरे सर आपकी क्या बात है? नहीं, कोई ऐसी बात नहीं. आप मुझसे सवाल पूछ रहे हो, मेरा काम है जवाब देना. आप कितने नॉलेजेबल मुझे नहीं पता, और आपके नॉलेज से मुझे क्या लेना है? मुझे तो अपनी कैंडिडेचर प्रूव करनी है आपके सामने. So we say, so I got an opportunity to be in this interview. It might have happened like whatever the time I had, I may not able to display all of my skill set in front of you. That be a reason, and then obviously there is always a comparative selection. So that may be a basis, but still I feel I'm a suitable one, being a good in academics, good in extracurricular. मतलब जहाँ 2-3 line माना, then you talk about your strength. Don't let go like this. So we just say whatever a time I had to show my strength and the skills in front of you, I may not able to portray all of them. That might be a reason. And because selection is a comparative one, so there may be a better candidate. But still I feel I hold a good candidature, being a good in academics, very active in extracurricular activities, been always been a good in sports. करके रुक गया वहां पर भी स्ट्रेंथ ही बतानी why we should select you and why we should reject you. They will ask either of them. दोनों नहीं पूछेंगे, ये दोनों सवाल नहीं पूछेंगे. They will not ask these two questions. They will ask either of them. Basically in both I need to talk about my strength. Clear है?
Yes, sir.
Sir, the document that we sent on careerlauncher.com, will you see our CVs and these questions there? Because I really want my answers to be evaluated.
So you have submitted, you have sent your CV with Career Launcher, like CL inquiry one.
Yes,
Right.
sir. These 45 questions, answers I have sent there.
Okay, already you have said, na?
Yes.
So what I do, see what I saw at least 5-6 of them. That is the reason what I said to Kumar, can I have a session where we can have a discussion on that? So probably you can take this session as an opportunity to discuss those questions. Then obviously review may not be required at that case. Okay?
So what should we write in question number 33 and 34?
Question number 33.
Yes, sir.
Question number 33. How do you plan about achieving your goals?
So
So
34 and 35.
What are your career goals? Obviously, so you will talk about your career goals. What are your career goals? What do you want to achieve?
But sir,
So
about
what are actually career goals? Like how do we classify them? Like what should we write in that?
yes, sir, and dreams.
The career goals will be of two kinds. One, a work you want to execute. For example, I want to own my own business. ये मेरा मन है, मुझे एंटरप्रेन्योर बनना है, मुझे इंडिपेंडेंट काम करना है. Second, I want to become say a CEO in some company which work in area of branding and development, branding and marketing. I want to become a best lawyer at a Supreme Court. See, the career goals is nothing but your dreams, which really you aspire for. भाई तुमने क्यों तैयारी करी सिम्बायोसिस की?
तो सर आंसर सेम रहेगा.
What are your career goals? तो ये तो पूछ रहा है क्या career goals है. Then how do you plan about achieving your goals? Then you will tell what? I'll do my degree, then I'll do my masters. That's why you will plan. With the contradiction. What is your biggest dream in life? अच्छा ये जो है ना, biggest dream is something. ये वैसा है. Biggest dream क्या है? कि मेरा biggest dream क्या हो सकता है? कि मैं world के सारे country घूम जाऊं. ऐसा हो सकता है. बिगेस्ट ड्रीम हो सकता है कि मैं एक बहुत बड़ा इंस्टीट्यूट खोलूं जिसमें बहुत सारे लोगों की मैं मदद कर सकूं.
So sir, can we write this?
Yes, why not? If I have If I have that kind of dreams, एक होता है 300. If I work, so I got some professional dream. But कभी कभी तो लगता है यार इतने सारे लोगों की मदद कैसे हो सकती है? How can I help more and more people? These said my one of the biggest dream is to educate each and every people in India. That could be one dream. Biggest dream could be our judicial system. So I work in a first system for. I'll create a company which give legal services to poor and needy. That could be one of my biggest dream. That shows. See, बहुत क्या हो सकता है लाइफ करियर गोल्स में पैसा स्टेबिलिटी प्राइड दैट्स व्हाट यू कैन अचीव बट व्हेन इट कम्स टू बिगेस्ट you go really beyond that means obviously you want to work for others also थोड़ा या तो मतलब biggest dream I want to become a prime minister of this nation but थोड़ा सा सोच होनी चाहिए बिना सोच के बोलना अपनी सही बात नहीं है क्यों क्योंकि मुझे लगता है कि मैं ऐसा काम कर सकता हूँ nothing wrong in it see these 45 question इनमें से कोई 5 ही पूछे जाएंगे why you want to prepare for 45 because either of them can be asked because I have already thought about it it will be easy to answer वहां सोच के बोलूंगा I can say anything but पहले से सोच के रखूंगा it is always easy for me so I go prepared although they may not ask any single question this can also happen like this एक भी question इनमें से नहीं पूछा जाएगा still I'm okay with that because I went prepared in the interviews ठीक है
Sir?
yes please Vandita
In like my tell me about myself, I wrote that I'm drawn towards field because my mother is also in management and etc. So can I show you my that answer?
yes let me see you can share that I can just make you co-host if you can open share the screen
Okay. So my screen is visible.
let me see yes सी मतलब इस क्वेश्चन के साथ मतलब इसमें ऐसा नहीं है कि मैं कह रहा हूँ कि ठीक नहीं है बट थोड़ा सा स्टाइल बदलना पड़ेगा ये कुछ थोड़ा सा फॉर्मल नहीं हो रहा है जैसे आप देखो माय मदर इज इन मैनेजमेंट इसको बोलने का तरीका अलग होना चाहिए माय मदर इज मैनेजर एट एमएनसी मैनेजमेंट बहुत वाइड फील्ड तो अपने आई हैव सीन ये कोई मतलब नहीं है हमें पता है आपके घर में जब ऐसा है तो आपने देखा ही होगा आई ड्रॉ इंस्पिरेशन फ्रॉम हर बस खत्म हो गया माई मदर वर्क्स इन एमएनसी एज अ मैनेजर आई ड्रॉ इंस्पिरेशन फ्रॉम हर ठीक है, I have drawn toward this field itself. ये क्या है? ये लाइन समझ में आ रहा है? ये थोड़ा सा आपको देखना पड़ेगा, कुछ तो गड़बड़ है। दूसरा देखते हैं, एट माई स्कूल लेवल। अब क्या है ना, आप स्कूल में ही काम करते हो। आई यूज टू हेल्प माई टीचर। नो, बेसिकली when I work, I am not helping. I am doing my job. Teachers do their job. So I have been part of many seminars and like workshop at my school level. So I have been the part of it. So that tells कि मैं उसको organize करने में, उसको manage करने में मैं वहां के part में थी। अब देखो ये सारा वही हो गया एग्जेक्टिव। आई यूज टू बी वेरी पैशनेट विनिंग ईच एंड एवरी कॉम्पिटिशन। इस लाइन से सभी होते हैं, थोड़ी कोई और पैशनेट नहीं होगा। ईच एंड एवरीबडी इज पैशनेट अबाउट विनिंग द गेम्स, बट मैं ज्यादा था और वो कम थे, ऐसा तो बोल नहीं सकता। दैट्स कॉल्ड कंपैरिजन। ये वर्ड नहीं चलेगा। सिंगिंग, love singing, I matlab yeah, which we used to do. Okay, I achieved my certificate during school time. Even I passed my musical competition sur sangam with the first division. Basically ये सारे एक साथ करने हैं, यहीं से आप करना है। Have been a part of, यही बताओ सीधा। एनुअल म्यूजिक एग्जामिनेशन मैंने क्रॉस किया है। I play kho-kho. I used to play हटाओ। I play kho-kho, ये भी हटाओ। And won. I play kho-kho and won first prize for consecutive 4 years. I do writing right now, writing STEM basis. ठीक है ना? वनिता, that's what the ways. थोड़ा सा इसको और भी फॉर्मल करने की जरूरत है। तो ठीक है, इसमें मतलब वैसे स्कूल के चलेगा, मतलब ऐसा कुछ भी नहीं है कि बहुत आपसे उम्मीद की जाती है कि यू ऑलवेज स्पीक लाइक somebody who is a graduate and a post graduate. It is expected थोड़ा सा वो एलिमेंट की बच्चों वाला एलिमेंट दिखना चाहिए। बहुत सीरियस हो गए तो भी अच्छा नहीं लगेगा। सो बीइंग फनी, बीइंग ह्यूमरर, थोड़ा सा स्माइल, थोड़ा बातचीत, दैट विल डू इन द इंटरव्यू आल्सो। डोंट टेक इट दैट सीरियसली। ठीक है?
ओके सर।
चलिए, और कोई क्वेश्चन इसमें? सो 8 तक था। इज देयर एनी क्वेश्चन नंबर?
So question 11.
Question number 11. What are your significant goals that you have set yourself in the past? देखो ये गोल्स वाली जो बात होती है, दैट इज बड़ा रिसेंट का होना चाहिए। सिग्निफिकेंट गोल हो सकता है अचीविंग मार्क्स, एकेडमिक अचीवमेंट्स के लिए हमने रखा हो और उसके लिए प्रयास किया हो। बिकॉज लोग क्या करते हैं, पूछते हैं एनी सिग्निफिकेंट गोल विच यू हैव अचीव्ड इन अ रिसेंट टाइम। तो वो स्पोर्ट्स हो सकता है, मैंने सीखने के लिए, म्यूजिक सीखने के लिए एफर्ट डाला, स्पोर्ट्स में कुछ जीतना था उसके लिए डाला, पढ़ने में कुछ ऐसा डाला, कुछ समझ में नहीं आ रहा था उसकी अंडरस्टैंडिंग बिल्ड करने के लिए समझ में डाला। सो बेसिकली दैट क्वेश्चन।
Sir, choose.
Yes, please.
Sir, can we write like choosing a stream was a difficult opinion? Yeah, choice.
फिर से बोलो।
So choosing a stream was a difficult decision.
You're talking about 11th, 12th?
Yeah. Yes, sir.
See, during 11th, whatever stream you have taken, right? So I don't think so I will expose myself in unnecessary question. मैंने ले तो लिया, मैंने 11th 12th कर तो लिया, अब आज मैं उसके दुख दर्द के बारे में क्यों बात करूं? Getting my point?
Yes.
Because you must have decided, some might have suggested, you must have decided. कोई ऐसा तो नहीं है जो जबरदस्ती किसी ने लिया होगा, अभी तो हाँ बोला होगा, हाँ हाँ ठीक है मैं ले लेता हूँ। सब माइट हैव सेड कि नहीं तुम्हें साइंस लेना है, तुम्हें कॉमर्स लेना है, तुम्हें ह्यूमैनिटी लेना है। मेरा मन तो कॉमर्स का था, मैंने ह्यूमैनिटी लिया। मेरा तो मन साइंस का था बट मैंने कॉमर्स ले लिया। इट्स ऑल कैन हैपन व्हेन यू एग्रीड सम पॉइंट ऑफ टाइम। जब तुमने ले लिया, 2 साल पढ़ लिए, तो लोगों को बताना यही मेरा फेवरेट था, इसीलिए मैंने लिया था। अब ये नहीं बताना कि मेरा था नहीं फेवरेट, क्योंकि उससे कुछ फायदा होता नहीं। So whatever stream you have to stick to it. You need to stand by with it. Never ever try to gain sympathy on this. कि सर आपको पता है मेरा तो मन ही नहीं था साइंस लेने का, लेकिन ना घर वालों ने दिला दिया। हमें लगेगा कि वहां 2-3 मिनट तक कोई सुन तो रहा था, but that will not fetch you a good marks. They will see you as a person who complains after 2 years, that too in interview. This is not acceptable.
Sir, can't we write ki like every of my friend took science, but I was firm with my decision. Something.
No, where it is there? कहीं है क्या क्वेश्चन में जहाँ पे इसके ऊपर सवाल? I don't think so. Somebody will unnecessarily ask you कि तुमने साइंस क्यों लिया? It is not their cup of tea because they are there to see your skills, your subject knowledge rather than तुम किस subject stream से आ रहे हो.
So,
Yes.
sir, I also have contributed to a YouTube channel as a content creator. It is successful. I think it has 2.60 subscribers now. It's about chemistry. Should I add it there? 2.63K subscribers.
63K subscribers. Definitely. When they ask, is there anything which you have done unique? Oh, look, yes, I tried my hand in the area of YouTube and I make my presence over there. I got 2.63 viewers over there. Yes, you can. But I don't think so कि पहले 2-3 लाइन में बताने, because more of academics and extracurricular activities, co-curricular, they have a better role to play. But projects में बता सकते हैं कि हाँ मैंने एक डिजिटल प्रोजेक्ट उठाया, मुझे लगा कि मुझे ये काम करना चाहिए, then I started working on that. ठीक है.
And sir, what can we write in role model?
In the role model, basically we try to see how much exploration you have done. So generally we tend to say our role model as a parents, mother, father, किसी को लेके आ जाते हैं. Idea is थोड़ा और आगे बढ़ते, क्योंकि क्या होता है when you say your role model is your father, so interviewer has no choice in that. उसको फिर समझ में नहीं आएगा इस पे सवाल क्या पूछना, because that is some emotional aspect to it.
Sir, grandmother.
हाँ मतलब कोई भी रहेगा unless until थोड़ा सा public figure रहता है ना, that is easy for them. But if you feel no मुझे तो यही बात करनी है, you can go ahead with that. But advisable once you take a bigger names, because उनके बारे में लोगों को पता भी होता है, उसको मैं relate भी कर सकता हूँ. When you say your role model is APJ Abdul Kalam, I can relate to it. What interest, what are the reason by which you are actually choosing him as a role model? My role model is Sachin Tendulkar. अब ये सारी चीजें जो हैं, ये जो सारी चीजें हैं, वो कहीं ना कहीं इस चीज को रिलेट कर रही है ना. ये सारी चीजें इसी चीज को रिलेट कर रही है, तो बेहतर है. My role model is Elon Musk. We know why he is a role model. So it is advisable if you can take somebody from this kind, that will always better, because उसका counter questions भी बन सकते हैं. But the moment you say somebody is from your family, थोड़ा सा question setter, question पूछने वाले को लगता है इसके आगे थोड़ा मुश्किल रास्ता है, क्योंकि मैं बोलूंगा अच्छा क्यों रोल मॉडल है, फिर जो तुम बताओगे वो सारा मुझे मानना पड़ेगा. when I don't know your father, I don't know your grandmother. But अगर लगता है तो वो पूछते हैं why she is your role model. Then you need to tell the reason what for which you have selected her. ठीक है?
But sir, really तो easy होगा क्योंकि अगर in case if we don't know every specific information about the public.
Yes, that's what. If you say anybody as a role model, you need to read about him. कम से कम उनमें 20-22 घंटे की रीडिंग करनी पड़ेगी. You need to read the books about him or her. You need to read about stories where they are covered, what are their aspects, strength, what are their weaknesses, why they are so famous, why they earn so much money. बस कहानी तो इसी बात की है. रोल मॉडल होता क्या है? कोई ऐसी चीज जिसको देख के मैं इंस्पायर हो जाऊं, जिसकी तरह मैं बनना चाहूं या उसके लेवल तक जाना चाहूं. दैट इज व्हाई वी से इज अ रोल मॉडल. ठीक है?
Yes.
Any other question? Any one of you?
So the career goal one, I wrote that I want to become a CEO at a renowned fund, or I want to own my own successful business. Sir, is it fine?
Yeah, is it absolutely fine? See, don't be afraid of writing your dreams, because if you compromise your dreams, I have a serious doubt about your career. 11th-12th का बच्चा अगर ड्रीम नहीं करेगा तो क्या 40 साल का आदमी करेगा? You all should be seen as a dreamer, but you must have a plan in place. कैसे बनेंगे? करें सर BBA करेंगे, MBA IM से करेंगे, will work in a corporate, and someday I'll open my own company and I'll become a CEO of that company, or I'll work with a corporate at this. Yes, I can say and I can believe in that. There is no harm in it. Yes, please. Any more question, guys?
Sir, in 39th question, sir, besides BBA, which other areas? Sir, in this, do we have to write a second option?
See, this question had lesser chances because 12th के बाद obviously you'll have better options, like you have many options. So you can talk about it. अगर BBA नहीं मिला तो I'll go for a BA Eco, I'll go for BA Account, I'll go for a BCom. Never ever hesitate कि इसके बोलने से तुम्हारे सिलेक्शन पे कोई भी असर पड़ता है.
Okay.
ठीक है? अगर कोई पूछे कि if not IPM, then what? You'll say if not, which will be sad, but obviously I have my own plan in place, and then I will talk about it. I will never show my displeasure or sadness कि नहीं हुआ तो क्या हुआ, दुनिया थोड़ी कर रही. I'll come back again because life will give me a chance again to prove my capability is this level also. तो वो मैं बात फिर से कर सकता हूँ.
Sir, there is a question 44. Considering your academic performance, are you capable of learning further?
ये उनके लिए होता है, जैसे मान लो किसी का आ गया 65% 12th में और 61% 10th में था, तो उनको थोड़ा सा पूछा जाता है. बट दिस इज द क्वेश्चन वेयर ही और शी कैन बाउंस बैक, ही कैन डिफेंड कि भाई रैंक कहां से लाया, मैं पढ़ के ही तो लाया. I may not scored during my 12th, but I have been to one of the candidate who understand aptitude, and whatever the knowledge I have, whatever the experience I have in the area of sports and this and that, I can be one of the good manager in a future. तो ये जो बात है, यहाँ से अपने आप को डिफेंड करने वाली बात है कि तुम कैसे अपने आप को कहते हो. But if I have been in 90s and all, I think this question will not ask to you. ठीक है, और क्वेश्चन गाइस जल्दी जल्दी.
Sir, question 36.
Question 36.
Sir, even in this, what other dreams or desire do you have? So we have to tell our dream only.
So that's, see, I said these all the questions just related to that. So basically, if 34 is asked, less chances is people will ask question number 36. If 35 is asked, again the 35, 36 will not be asked to you. So primary goals, obviously I'll take it to my profession and what other dreams and desire you have, which we talked about our working for others. सोसाइटी के लिए, देश के लिए या वर्ल्ड के लिए कुछ काम करना चाहते हैं. वी वांट टू वर्क फॉर एनिमल कि पेट के लिए काम करना चाहते हैं. वी वांट टू वर्क फॉर एनी अदर क्रिएचर. Yes, I should have something in me. I will talk to stuff.
So what did you say about that question? What are your primary goals?
I said primary goal means professional goals. That is my primary goals. Like becoming a CEO, opening my own company, working in large, like top 10 MNCs, working in the top giants like Google, Microsoft, and these kind of companies. This could be my primary goals. With why attached to it. क्यों करना है उसके लिए भी आपको थोड़ा सा रेडी रहना पड़ेगा.
और सर एक और क्वेश्चन था, explain and justify your academic performance.
Which one?
Explain and justify your academic performance.
Where? Which question number?
41.
So you need to justify. You got 90. Can you justify why 90 only? Why not 95?
So how would I justify that?
You need to justify. You say, look at my performance in 12th. I was at this level by I am able to achieve 90% these subjects. That's what I'll do. I will tell, okay, I've been in top 10 in my school. Justify it. Topper hona zaruri thodi hai. I've been one of the most active girl at my school. तो बाकी तो बहुत लोग केवल पढ़ाई करते हैं, बट मेरा काम केवल पढ़ाई का नहीं है. Still I am able to manage 90% of my marks. कुछ तो बताएंगे हम, कुछ तो एक्स्ट्रा करते हैं. हो सकता है बाकी लोग केवल पढ़ाई करते हैं, मैं तो एक्स्ट्रा भी करता हूँ, तो मैं उनसे ज्यादा सुटेबल हूँ मैनेजमेंट के लिए.
Okay.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes.
Sir, I have one question related to that ideal one. Like, sir, can a person be my ideal who is not from the same field? Like, can I have an ideal who is not from law only?
It could be anyone.
Okay, and so there was also
Basically, we draw their way of working. We draw their achievements.
okay. Right. And so there was one question like, what is this dissimilarity between you and your ideal? So like, so if my ideal is a politician, can I say that that my ideal is more into the politics because he or she is more into politics and I do not have much interest in politics? So can I say that?
Yes, definitely. See, I'm just looking for a role model. He is not the God. So point is, there will be a lot of dissimilarities. I will know it, but मुझे तो केवल एक चीज से मतलब है ना, उनके वर्क इथिक्स से मतलब है, मुझे उनके अचीवमेंट से मतलब है, उनके इम्पैक्ट क्रिएशन से मतलब है.
Okay.
अगर somebody says his role model is Sushil Kumar. Sushil Kumar is a wrestler. He won the medal for India. But now he is in jail. Don't you think for wrestler, वो अगर रोल मॉडल है तो कोई गलत बात नहीं है. भाई रेसलर के लिए उसने तो ओलंपिक्स में मेडल जीते. वो बोलेगा क्या नहीं पसंद है, कह रहे उसका वही, वो जेल में है, वही नहीं पसंद, खेलता तो अच्छा है वो. I'm okay with that.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Any other questions? Okay. So what I'll do, I will review some of your answers. How much time I have? I got not much. 7 o'clock I got a class, but tomorrow I have decided I will review. I'll get back to you guys, and either the Kumar will inform you if we feel like no, we need too many changes in these questions. Okay, that is it for today. Let's meet if required. We can meet tomorrow also.